So this is the Leeds United versus Sheffield Wednesday review. Oh, we're all not looking forward to this one, really, are we? Let's just see what happens. Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Puncture41 and this is the Leeds United Sheffield Wednesday review. Now, this game is not one that we really wanted to happen yet because, let's be honest, we have been poor, really poor. We all know what the situation is at the minute. We got 0 points and then going to a Yorkshire rival derby is not what you want. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel as well. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's face, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when the video go live. And yeah, this is going to be one of those games where I think we're going to have to really be up for it, and I'll be happy if we just keep a clean sheet today. That's really bad, but I'll be happy if we just got a point today, just to go into the international break with a little bit of a positive. That will be a positive situation for us. Also, thank you for everyone who turned up last night for the live stream on the transfer deadline day and the Talking Wednesday live stream, and who did liking all the videos as well. There's probably not going to be a debrief tonight. I'm knackered, so we'll go from there. But let's talk about the team sheet for both clubs then, shall we? So, Leeds United go with Mething, Aylington, Shackleton, Studwick, Rondon, Ampadu, Gray, Somerville, Gnocto, Ginorio and Pirlo, Darlow, Cresswell, Spence, Giavi Kamara, Poldo, Joseph and Gilhard. I can't pronounce that one, that with the H. I think it's Hegelder. I think that's how you spell it. I'm not very good at names, as you know if you are a regular person who watches this. That's a strong lineup. That is a very strong lineup, and we're going to have to be at it. As for Wednesday go with Baquez, Patterson, Bernard, Bambo Diaby, Femuo, Delgado, Byers, Bannon, Windass, Gregory Smith, Dawson, Valentine, Owitway, Iorfa, Palmer, Backinson, Bolt, Masaba and Fletcher all on the bench. It looks like it's a 3-5-2, possibly, with Smith and Gregory helping each other up top. We're just going to be really at it today. We've really got to start well, and I'm worried that we won't, kind of thing. Like we said, we had a good first half versus Cardiff, but I don't know if we'll get that today versus Leeds. Let's see where we are at the end of this game, but Leeds United, Sheffield Wednesday, let's see where we are at the end of the game. So, first off, that was pretty much mostly Leeds getting attacking, but they weren't able to hit a decent shot or really make any big save. There was one great save by Baquez, which he had to put his arm out. It hit his arm, and great save. But when they're getting forward Leeds, they're having no end product, and it's just off shot. But they are breaking us apart quite easily. But we are being able to hold our own a little bit, but I do feel like we are breaking up a little bit too easily for me. But when we have got forward, nothing's really sticking up top at all. And then we're losing it in the middle of midfield. Now, I'm wondering if someone like a Jeff Hendricks, when he's ready to play after Ipswich, will fit in and do that Diaby role and just hold the ball a little bit to get people closer. Because you could tell when we had Diaby before he got injured, he was doing that role well, and it was helping the midfield transition further forward. At the minute, we're just going with the long crosses over the top. And you know what? We're actually doing okay against Leeds just to hold our own to get it to 0-0 because they are looking very good. And when they are getting forward, we are defending well. I thought Delgado's got to be careful. He got a yellow for a challenge where he tried to pull out of it, but he was already two going in. It was a yellow. We've had like crosses that have gone in that have either missed completely and gone out for a corner, or when crosses have gone in, it's just gone straight to the keeper. Nothing like in the corner sense is working. That's a bit of a shame, and it needs to improve. There was a massive heart in your mouth moment early doors where Vaquez plays a pass along the ground. Wasn't a great pass to Bannon. Bannon couldn't control it, and they were nearly in with the lad that just got from Swansea, Pirlo. And we were lucky there, but we've managed to try and restrict them as much as possible to not have any chances. We've had no chances ourselves. We've had nothing really. There've been nothing of note to talk about a chance. It's all either been little pot shots that have been blocked, or when it's gone into the box, there's either been a case of someone being offside. A lot of time that's been Michael Smith, or not enough people into the box to do it. But at half time, I go with the 0-0. Take it for what it is. It's 0-0. At the end of the day, you can see he's set up a little bit to play a little bit defensive if we can. But you know what? The problem is at top. It's attacking areas. And I think this is why we all wanted a striker coming in. I mean, this is why we all wanted to bring in a striker, either on loan or on a permanent, who could do the job. Because so far, nothing's sticking up top. And it causing a slight issue. No one's really having a chance. Some really good players are into play, but that's about it. But at half time, it's 0-0. Going in with that, I'd say, okay, that's not bad. I think you take that going into half time. So in that second half, played really well actually. We started to get into an attacking game. We started to get forward. Not that much clear chances, but we were getting forward, we were attacking, we were doing really well, getting the ball into some good positions. And you were thinking, right, can we really get hold of this now? And we're starting to step up a little bit, getting balls into certain players like Windass trying to run on. We had to defend really well at the back, because every time they got forward, we had a load of men behind us. We soaked up so much pressure today, like so much pressure. And I mean a hell of a lot of pressure to stop them. They're not clinical in front of net, and neither were we. And the thing is, both teams had that thing where both teams were defensively leaky, but we didn't really show much to test them, to be fair. But we have done really well to get a point today. Really well to get a point today. To play some really good football in general when we did get it. Sloppy at times with the ball, I will admit, when we could play the simple ball. Too many kind of Hollywood balls not really connecting. Again, I am pissed that we haven't got an actual recognised striker in, because having pot shots from range or when the ball going into the box and nothing really happening, that's something that needs to get worked on. We need to get working on that side of the game, getting the ball in the back of the net. But you're thinking at some point where we'll start making subs. So Iorfa comes on for Gregory, and he does really well. He plays on the right hand side and does really well. Then we make another sub with Smith off and Fletcher on. Did okay, but nothing to write home about Fletcher, really. And you're thinking, can we just keep this going? Trying to hold on. They just didn't have... When they attacked, we were able to either block it, defend it well, and backwards, I will say, pulled off some really good saves to keep it in the game. Man of the match for me, no doubt. Really well. Patterson had a really good game at times going forward as well. I'll be interested to see how the new boys in midfield fits in, because that's where I felt today the game went. That's where the game went today. Midfield, we really struggled to get a hold of anything when it was in the middle of the park. Byers and Bannon really struggling to string a pass together. Very unlike, though, not to get a passing rhythm going. I'll tell you who did look good when he came on. And it was only short. Paul Valentine for Pato. Looked really good when he was starting to get into those spaces where you could run in behind and try and get the cross in. Looked really good. But I am happy to say Sheffield Wednesday have their first points of the season. We are no longer pointless. We are also no longer bottom. Become middle bottom on goal difference. That was a much needed draw to go into the international break. We can build on this now, adding the new lads into this, have a good international break with the players that are here, because we know Vasquez, Delgado, and am I right in thinking has Deschamps been called up, or is it just Delgado and Vasquez that's been called up? I might be wrong there. Anyway, we got players who have been called up for the national team, so they will not be with us at all in the pre-season. Let's hope they're all right and everything's fine in that sense, because apart from that, you know what? Really solid. We looked better at times, kept it a little bit. There were bits of it that were a little bit dodgy in terms of the passing and stuff, but just trying to create chances was the issue today. Nothing was clinical, nothing was clear cut. And I'll be interested to see how he goes about fixing that. But I think today was just about getting a clean sheet and seeing where we get and just making us a bit more hard to beat instead of trying to go and get 3 or 4 goals. But great result. It is a great result. It's weird celebrating a draw, but in the position that we were currently in, a draw is a fantastic result for us. Sheffield went to go into the international break with a draw, a point on the board, and a lot of work to do in the international break. I do not know when the debrief for this will be yet. It's either going to be Monday or Tuesday. Just because we've got an international break, I'm trying to figure out what days I can do certain things. Because, no offense, I'm going to have a break. No debrief tonight. I am shattered from yesterday. If I suddenly do go live, it'll be a very, very quick one. But let's see what happens. Sheffield Wednesday, get a point at Leeds.